Is KTBS 3 breaking news.
A shakeup in the race for the White House. President Joe Biden bows out, endorses Vice President Kamala Harris, and sets the stage for an all-stakes showdown with former President Donald Trump. Good evening, Arklatex. Welcome to KTBS 3 News Weekend. I'm Madison Edwards. Chelsea has the day off. President Biden announcing he's withdrawing from the 2024 presidential race and endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris. The VP releasing a statement that says, in part, "I am honored to have the president's endorsement, and my intention is to earn and win this nomination." ABC's Perry Russum is in Washington with more.
President Biden dropping out of the race for president, releasing a statement that reads in part, "I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term." Biden exits the race amid growing calls from lawmakers for him to step aside. Democrat turned independent Senator Joe Manchin this morning.
It's time. It's just time. A new generation to come in.
Biden's candidacy began to unravel nearly 1 month ago at the first presidential debate with former President Trump.
This guy told Trump, do whatever you want, and do whatever you want.
Days later, Biden telling ABC's George Stephanopoulos only divine intervention could get him to leave the race.
With the fence and if the Lord Almighty comes out and tells me that, I might do that.
Biden remained steadfast on the campaign trail.
If you're going to drop out, what you going to do? Well, here's my answer. I am running and going to win again.
This is the first time an incumbent president has dropped out since 1968, when President Lyndon Baines Johnson stepped aside. Biden is now endorsing his Vice President Kamala Harris, who was 22 years younger than Biden. The president writing, "Today I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this." Harris does not automatically become the Democratic nominee. The process to choose a ticket remains murky, and it's not clear if other Democrats will challenge Harris. Democratic National Committee Chairman Jamie Harrison saying, in short order, the American people will hear from the Democratic Party on next steps in the path forward for the nomination process. Trump's campaign team is already narrowing attacks on Harris, Donald Trump Jr. calling Harris more liberal and less competent than Biden.
We are waiting. The president's announcement is drawing reaction from supporters and opponents. House Speaker Mike Johnson is calling on Biden to go ahead and step aside immediately, saying if Joe Biden is not fit to run for president, he is not fit to serve as president. Donald Trump had an immediate reaction to President Biden's decision to end his re-election bid. This afternoon, he posted on Truth Social that President Biden was not fit to run and is not fit to serve. He claimed Biden only won in 2020 by, quote, lies, fake news, and not leaving his basement. Trump went on to say Biden's doctor and the media knew he wasn't capable of serving as president for 4 more years. Trump then posted that he will fix the damage done by the Biden administration and will, quote, make America great again. And we'll be right back with reactions from Louisiana lawmakers and political analysts as KTBS 3 News Weekend continues.